All right, folks. As we mentioned earlier, this is Riley Simmonds' opportunity to join his team, part of the Strike Force. And he simply, in order to do so, he must defeat the person who eliminated him from the Team Warfare match, and that was Johnny Gargano of the Team NXT. Of course, in Gargano's corner is Finn Balor, the Demon King. He was their team captain. Unfortunately for that team, the Strike Force was just too powerful, and as a whole, Riley Simmonds really has had some issues in the early goings due to the fact that, you know, he's had a tag team partner successfully for quite some time, and his partner has been sidelined after losing the tag titles. Now going into the singles competition, of course, now having to team up with people who weren't necessarily part of his team, but of course he's got fellow UK combat sports and rugby player, as well as part of his team as the Strike Force, Leo the Bull Curtis in his corner. As they exchange blows, does Riley and Johnny Gargano. Don't let Riley's size confuse you guys, as Riley is, in fact, very, very accomplished, and despite his size, where most people would think it was a disadvantage, he uses his speed and agility as the young gymnast from the United Kingdom is really turned the ring into a playground for his gymnastics and his high-flying aerial maneuvers. And when you are that gifted as an athlete, you can actually utilize that in a wrestling ring, as we have seen. And Gargano has to watch out for many things that Riley is accustomed to, especially the high-flying things, like I said. But in addition to the high-flying, you also have to worry about Riley's, various other things he can do, as he gets a 1 count, does Johnny Gargano. Current NXT. And Riley using that aerial maneuvering to his advantage and picks up the win, folks. So Riley as well will be joining his comrades, or his friends in this case, in the Strike Force, in the melee, survival melee, to decide the Ultimate Survivor. Of course, in that Ultimate Survivor thing, we should talk about that it is every man for himself once you get in that melee. So that is incredible. So Riley Simmonds, the United Kingdom gymnast of the Dragonfly Company, is qualified as well to join his rest of his team in the Strike Force, joining Leo the Bull Curtis and